Miami, 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 Miami. It feels like Miami.
Heat win! Heat win! Welcome to the Miami Heat Beat post-game show. And it always feels better after a victory, but it feels even better, greater, fantastic, enthusiastic, ecstatic when you beat the fucking New York Knicks. Shout out to Brass Jazz. Shout out to Tiffany, Michelle Meeks. With me is the fantastic, the gracious, the graceful Siobhan Beslow. How are you, Siobhan?
I am great. How are you, Franky? I can't see anything.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
Oh, because I'm right. I'm like,
we are okay. Yeah, we're doing the technical glitch here. I thought it was just me, and I was just gonna be a professional, keep it going. There we go.
Listen, you would have been a better professional than me because I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know why we have an overlay of the starting slate as well as the video clip. I apologize for that,
I'm
guys.
not mad at it, actually. I feel like let's lose that, actually. Let's leave the starting slate instead of us just like having to bop all the time. I don't know.
No, I hear you.
What's up,
as we talked about, the New York Knicks lost to your Miami Heat today, 115 to 113. Fantastic game. Great response by the team. I think having to sit on that loss, the way they lost over the weekend, like you could tell it messed with them. Yeah. And I want to start with the guy we've given a lot of shit to when he deserves it, and we got to give him the praise when he deserves it.
You got to
Kel'el Ware.
That boy motherfucking played
his ass off. Bond, I think, like, numbers wise, this wasn't his most gaudy numbers, but that's just the type of talent he is. 16 points, 14 rebounds, +8 team high, which, Spo loves that. And he had 3 blocks, 1 steal, and that block at the end to seal the game. 6 offensive rebounds, was impactful, running in transition, second chance efforts on both ends. Just talk about him.
Contesting in space under the basket, trying to box out. When I saw him today sacrificing his own rebound maybe to be boxing out the biggest motherfucker under the basket. And then that's when a Norm or whomever else kind of comes into it. Everything that you listed, and then you said 2 words, was impactful. Like you felt him. And I think that is one of the tenets of Heat basketball. Like you need to, like, that needs to mean something. Like every kind of hit, all of the contact, all of the, it's a clash, right? Mm-hmm. Like they play back Davion, like, shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. And for how, for as slight of build as he is, he does have to more effectively, use the weapons that he does has, the length, while still also playing with some weight and some strength in the carriage of the body, and just holding himself, like moving himself better. It was motor. You saw effort. You saw care. You saw like a want to. And he changed. I don't want to, I don't ever want to do the too early coronation of anybody, really, but especially, second year, third year, even like fourth year dudes. But like he makes a difference. He really, really makes a difference. And if you can get, and this is hard. Playing the way that he, like tonight, that's playing that way is hard to do, and the regular season is long and it's tight, but he deserves everything that he has been given and rightfully so, toward the other end. He deserves all of that tonight. For the
Yeah.
last few nights, like for the last
Mhm.
few games, but really, like tonight is it feels statementy for him.
Absolutely. And you hope that this is the turning point where somebody has to stop telling him something, like
Yeah.
after those moments where he has a bad stretch, a bad game, low effort, low energy, like the emotion he played with today, and
Right.
like he celebrated and was
Yes.
yelling,
Flexing and
like,
shit, like,
yeah. I haven't
yes.
seen that
Love
much,
that.
if at all. And you just want that, like,
Yeah.
consistently. It's just he's his own worst enemy. Like it's in him. He just has to keep bringing that out of him. And they're trying. They've tried different ways. UD, Bam, all these guys
Yep.
tell him repeatedly.
Yep.
Zoe gets on him as well. It's like they know what's in him. He just has to want to bring it out of himself too. And like you said, it's not always fun playing this way.
Yeah. And he's got all of the best guys in for that position. And I'm not in like all of the different stylistic aspects of like guardianship kind of around him, from like a UD to I don't know what his relationship with Bosch is. And Zoe, like all of these guys, I don't know, it's like the Avatar having all of his fucking like what were the previous iterations of the avatars called, like he has all of
Oh,
his,
yeah.
I don't know, like a cool little council. And so yeah, I agree. I hope you like no get it now. Do you get it?
Yeah. He needs his avatar Roku to guide
Yes.
him and give him
Yes.
some proper guidance and spiritual guidance. And sometimes that's what it takes. But he's got to, Chat's talking about he's had a double doubles and stuff. That the double doubles doesn't matter to me. Like Hassan Whiteside had double doubles. Like a lot of centers can get, like Lou talks about it a lot. You can stack stats with as a center. Like you could the same stats in this game as other games were not the same kind of impact. He was impactful. He was contesting. He was rotating. He was helping. He was being active and engaged in every possession.
Mm-hmm.
And like he was running hard. Like there wasn't plays where he was taken off. And at the 5 spot, you need to be engaged. You are the last line of the defense, and especially when you got your ass kicked last game. As a team, they got their asses kicked
collectively
so bad on the
handedly.
offensive boards, especially on the offensive board. The offensive boards, they gave up 38.6% offensive boards last game on Friday against the Knicks. Tonight, they brought that down all the way to 28.3%, a 10% drop off.
That's come on.
And that's not just Ware. Like Ware led the way rebounding, but that's credit to Wiggins, to Jaime, to Norm, Drew. Everybody boxed out and was a collective group effort to box out and get out there. Like this wasn't one of your highest scoring games. Like this was an ugly offensive game, and the Knicks had to like muck it up a little bit with the zone as well, and that the Heat have some questions to solve there.
Yes,
we'll talk about that as the season progresses for sure. But it's great to have that kind of response. Like we talked about the Cavs feeling really good after that tough loss, and then following it up with a great gritty win for them. He did the same thing.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny. Like, look how far we've come, right? It's like, this wasn't a pretty game. It felt like a Miami game.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like
gritty.
You see kind of some of the conversation on Twitter is like, since when did we start to care more? Like the general energy feels like, since when did we start to care more about, offense than, kind of just like beating people's asses and like, really, really meeting the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, I don't know, it just kind of felt like that, your other couple horses are on the horizon, but you also know like we can be okay in here. Like there's no reason that our rebounding numbers suffer or look as just lopsided as they do without this one guy. And I love Bam to death. Love the guy. Love him. but there's no reason that we just night after night should just be getting it handed to us in that one specific area. And that is an area that really, really near and dear to my heart. It's one of the things that I enjoyed most doing, was best at when I played. And it really is just wanting to fucking do it. It's good anticipation. Bam talked about feeling like, some of it where it was mistimed jumps. And Kel'el has had a few mistimed jumps, and a couple other guys, his just kind of stick out to me. But that aside, like, no, it's active.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the ball is kind of released, it's an action. It's an actionable thing, and you have to like carry the action through, get it, and then we're out. And so yeah,
and Alf was harping on that. He's been talking about it the last couple of shows where it's not that they aren't in position to rebound, is that they're some guys are leaking out and not finishing the play, but there are guys who are just staring at it and not going and grabbing it. And tonight, man, I have no complaints about that on that end. It was a non-factor. It was a strength tonight. I want to highlight Davion. He had that rough miss free throw at the end.
Yeah.
But I felt his energy, his dribble penetration in the zone, 8 points to lead the way in the fourth quarter, tied with Norm in the fourth, but bunch of key baskets, him. And I know you love him, his scrappiness. He's kind of like Scrappy Doo in a sense, just that little guy,
yes, muscle pit bull ass build. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was just active as hell. And Davion's always active, but he had, with no Tyler, no Bam, Norm and Wiggins both having, a real struggles shooting the ball tonight. He took it upon himself. Even Jaime couldn't really get it going, but like Davion sealed the deal, helped close it out for them. Talk about his drives and his passing. Just highlight his game tonight.
It's so fun tonight, and kind of just in large parts in the season, he has really picked his spots of offensive aggression and aggression in him looking for himself to score off the drive, off of the kind of semi-penetration, maybe a little floater bit of a thing. And it's really cool to see as he, has kind of just gotten comfortable, more and more comfortable in and with Miami, the team, the org, period. He just feels to have this emboldened nature about him. And, that's been kind of a through line with the guys who have come through the organization. Before, Gabe talked about always feeling like, Bam, Jimmy, Spo, hey, no, we need you, do the things, right? Like, go. And so like Davion, the drive, low center of gravity, strong, great chest. He absorbs contact while maintaining ball security, and it's really quick. Like, to be as kind of blocky and he's really stocky. Like, he is a muscular build across the chest. Like, he really, really is. But to be of that build, he is really like quick and spry. Like, he's very explosive. Great first step. He's like really kind of slithery to be. It's really fun to watch. Gets the ball quick to the rim, which is a really, really kind of cool trait if you can do, especially being that big, that short, that size.
Yeah.
And yeah, like he just, I don't know, he seems to pick the times when to do it. The jumper, he's confident, he's pulling them the above the break, the like the slot threes. I just really, really love him. And then defensively, like the hip strength, he has great defensive feet. They're not chaotic, they're not like super choppy. They don't feel out of control. I just love that guy, man. He plays defense with his chest, with his upper half to keep leverage, and he's man, physics really enjoys him, and he uses his gifts really well.
Physics enjoys him.
Physics likes him.
Is a quote. No, but I get what you're saying, because he he doesn't get knocked off his spots because
Yeah.
the way he uses his body,
Yeah.
the way he uses his chest, he's not getting pushed through
Yep.
and like getting driven like at like
Yeah.
it's
He's
not
not getting
easy.
he's not getting displaced. Like you're
Right.
not really moving him.
No, and even on guys that most 9 times out of 10 he's at a size disadvantage.
Yeah.
And he's still fighting, and that's why they joke and call him a pit bull. But off night, great night tonight. He was fantastic, sensational, especially in the fourth quarter. I thought he was a key in that drought where where New York was making a run.
Yes.
And there Heat were kind of stymied by the zone, and you wanted to highlight some of the offensive zone plays and struggles that they had.
Man, okay. So he had a great third quarter. He had a great second half. When he had like a 10-point third quarter, and I think like an 8-point fourth. Did I just make that up?
No, he had an 8.4 quarter.
8.4, and all 18 of his points were in the second half, right? Okay, so this zone though. Okay. I love having control of my own pause and play. That's so fun. We talk about we talk about their approach to the zone offense a lot. And I'm just always ever curious how they go about it. New York, but it stymied them, like it slowed them down. And they had a clip. Someone was talking to or interviewing Spo, and you pull us back out one really quick. Someone was interviewing Spo, I guess, and he was saying how they still want to approach their zone offense without making like many alterations to it from their man principles.
Yeah.
And like, I get it. Okay. All right. But we're circling people around zone stuff, right? You want to kind of get someone in the middle sometimes. That's how you kind of crack you dent, the doming of the zone. So I thought, I guess, as this game progressed, they felt more comfortable with it. But few that kind of just stuck out to me. Okay, let's go.
No, I hear you. I feel like they love cutting under the basket, and I think if they, instead of using the dunker spot, they need to use the high post a little bit more to open up those cuts.
Thank you. Yep. So all right, so New York in this 2-3, too high. You got your forwards, right? Swinging it, handoff, and so the thing that they're going to eventually clear this right side, but they don't ever actually really use it. They clear the right side, and then kind of everything still flows left, and the zone is still matched up. Pella cuts. Jaime wheels around. Right, settles in here. Doesn't get it to him. Still off the bounce. Norm still boogieing. Side clear. Kel'el kind of has a seal, not really. He should be pushing Mikal up the line here. Might get a forearm here, get some hips low, push that guy up here when he gets stronger. Things like that are exciting for me when he gets stronger. But and then we get stuff like that. Anything in here you wanted to jump into? If not, we can go to 2.
Yeah, I think the real quick, I think they are leaving some meat on the bone here. When I feel like they're not hitting their cutters enough. Like right there, Jaime slips.
Yep.
It's a zone. They're not going to switch on that. The little short rolls there and little pockets. They're
Pella.
Yeah. And Pella does a great job moving off ball.
Hey, settle in here a little.
And it's just like, I think they're, maybe it's just, maybe they'll address it as the season goes on, but I think there's pockets to be a little stronger there. They did find Pell in the middle a couple times. He did take that shot and was aggressive, but like I like a Jaime there, especially on a night where you can't get it going. I thought they missed some opportunities there.
Yep, you can go ahead and go to 2.
All right.
I think this one is okay. We talked about Nico in this offense, not in this offense, how to use, how not to use, these things. in the zone. Last episode, I like him in the middle of the zone. Elevated sideline, generally a fine decision maker when he's not off the bounce. And a creative passer. New York in there 2-3. Screening the zone. Screening the zone, then you attack. Boom. So Jaime is cutting from the opposite 45 up there. And so now, after, Nicola set the screen, Andrew comes off of it a bit. Again, we talk about their corner principles too, how they've been using and like slicing like openness kind of into the corner. Like I don't know how else kind of to really describe it. And so Andrew comes off the screen, Drew's open on the Jaime baseline cut, Simone's open in the corner, pass here, good shot.
Cash. And even on that one, you could split second later, he waits for Jaime to cut all the way through. He gets past Bridges. That's a layup right there.
Oh, yep. Boom. Yeah. And Simone does it later and dumps it off to, I think it was Kel'el in the left dunker. Yep. Boom. And then this last one, I don't kind of remember what this one was. Move it to the wing, move it to the gray. Oh, okay, yep, same thing. Kind of in this dome. Still calling it a 2-3. The ball is on the wing. You shape up, for the most part, to the shape of the ball. Simone clears baseline, takes his, and then look, right? So everyone's pointing, hey, multiple people are aware of this baseline cutter. Dude on the baseline is looking, over shoulder. They're active. Andrew gets into his post up. He sees what's happening over here. You got Drew over there right at the break. Nico's going to be in the corner. Mitchell sees and is, again, active what's kind of happening too. So now you're in Andrew ISO, kind of matched up. Good cut, Drew. Jaime here up top. Handoff, and even again they're flowing a lot of this left, and they have some stuff open right. If that's a skip, we've seen them make that skip at points in the season. Gets into it. I'm gonna just let the rest of it go. Gets into this handoff. Jaime Simone handoff, whips it back.
Splash.
It's a good shot.
Jaime not hesitating on the catch and shoot. That's something he needs to keep doing. He did a great job.
Yep. You can take this out when you want to, but yeah, they have good zone approach pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just about discipline. It's not something they see often thrown at them, but they're seeing it more lately. So they have to start practicing, start getting ready for it, and I'm sure they're talking about it in film. But we have to talk about one of the biggest things that happened after last game.
What's that?
Udonis said immediately after the game, he texted Kel'el Ware, get all the film with Mitchell Robinson, watch every offensive rebound he got on you, and don't let it happen again. Kel'el said it won't happen again. Ben fucking Stiller said, quote tweeted it and said, it will happen again. And I'm sorry, Fokker.
Oh my goodness. That's what all of this has been about. I have not known what has been going on. Oh my God.
Eat shit, Fokker. Eat shit. Kel'el responded. I thought the defensive rebounding was great, but I do want to highlight Jaime Jaquez, who had spent a lot of the night guarding Cat, Mitchell Robinson. So did Wiggins. Like I'm not mad at them having like not the best scoring nights because they worked so damn hard defensively. They were like everybody had moments that they were switch heavy today, and the Knicks were trying to take advantage of it, and they were swarming to the ball, to the rebounds. I wanted to highlight that they held Cat in check. Cat kind of held himself in check too. He was settling a lot for those, but they held him to 7 for 19, only 7 free throw attempts, 6 for 12 from 2. Like they did a great job swarming defensively. Bridges had a better game. McBride had a better game. But I thought overall the defense was way more disciplined. The effort and the focus on that end with the rebounding, the gang rebounding, man. I just want to keep talking about it because like Ray Blank, shout out to Ray Blank for the $4.99 donation on YouTube. It's a nice group effort. It was a complete group effort on that end. I want to, Norm did not have the best shooting night. Wiggs did not have the best shooting night. We showed some plays that Norm could have done a little bit better, but I think overall, like, when you're shorthanded, you're without Bam, you're without Tyler, it's all about finding a way to have enough. Yeah. And like you talked about the debates about flashiness versus substance, about caring about offense. This was a defense win. I know we're not used to 113 points allowed in regulation being a defensive win.
Yeah,
that's just base and stuff. But that was great defense.
Yeah, they were switch heavy tonight, and they were able to do it because, while whatever was happening out front was enough to what you said a bit, Jaime was really, really working his ass off on Cat in the post, and he's so able to do it again because of his physical gifts. I really like a lot of the builds that we have on the team, and the way that Jaime was able to defend Cat tonight felt reminiscent of the days when like when like Gabe would be scrapping and finding himself on guys like Pascal and stuff, but like elevated, but like a more substantial and like substantive way, just because Jaime is just bigger. He's bigger. He knows how to use his leverage. He gets under Cat and makes him uncomfortable from like a beneath him type of way. Gets in his legs really effectively, and they swarm 2 guys, 3 guys. Davion on the turn. Cat came out of his spin. Before Cat could get out of his spin, the double was there. Maybe the triple was there, and then the rotation was together for the most part. Like I love these types of wins for this group, and it is important that they whenever opportunities present themselves in the season to win games like this, that they approach it and like, we should win a good chunk of games like this. Yeah. Because the offense isn't always going to buzz. It's not always going to, you're going to have to lock up. You're going to have to make sticky baskets. Yeah. I was really encouraged by tonight.
Yeah, you need these over the course of 82. Like this is a matchup that like they're, Nico's got to play the 5. Kashad's got to play a couple minutes. Yeah. They didn't play well, obviously. But I thought overall the effort was great. I don't think effort wise was a problem for anybody on the court tonight.
I agree.
And like, Nico continues to struggle.
He's got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
He's got to, and
he picks up the stupid ones.
The dumb.
That's where he needs to get out of it. There's game fouls where like that's just gonna happen. You're not mad at, but there's chippy ones like stupid ones where he's just in the two handsy at the end of the play, and
it's at the end. You've done the slide. You've stayed with them through the course of the drive. You get right at the RA. You get right at the restricted area, and they give you a good one, and you just want to continue to want to prove and it's not a bad thing. It's discipline. You just got to be disciplined. You've done it. Reward yourself with the last bit. It's always like the activation energy, like the energy it takes to start a thing, and then you kind of cruise, and then when you have to like close it off, like button it up, and then move on to the next thing, like you have to button it up at the end. You've done 87% of the thing, finish it, and then let's be done. And now you're in foul trouble. Now you're frustrated. Now you're pressing. Now you're hanging your head. Now you're not getting back. I can't have that.
Absolutely. And it's just like I'm glad he didn't turn the ball over. Like there were some good plays from him tonight. Yes. Where he was getting hockey assists and stuff, but the shot selection the sidestep threes, the too many of those threes. I need the drive game to be more polished. It's like Bronx Joker says, it's like he gets nervous and overtries at the end of the defensive stance. Yeah, and even when he was switching on the perimeter, I thought he was holding his own too well, and then just does a little bit too much and a little over aggressiveness. And it's like, dude, like they call this on you,
and they called. Yes, they're not afraid. They're gonna call it on you.
No, 100%. And, I want to highlight Fontecchio, like the chat's talking about. Fontecchio got him really going, and he's been a blessing for them because he's replaced so much of the movement shooting that Duncan provided. And I was high on him when they got him. I thought he had a chance to just be a solid rotation player. He's been a much better shooter than I could even imagine. With the cuts, the drives as well.
Strong driver.
Yeah.
Physical. He plays strong.
Yeah, and he finishes over guys too. It's not, he's not yamming it on anybody, but he's finishing through contact in traffic.
He's not going away from it.
Right.
He's gonna attempt to finish.
Yeah. And Drew, your boy is great. He continues the hot shooting, 3 or 4 from deep tonight. Defensively super active as always. I honestly felt like they could have played him a little bit more. I really wonder if he's on a minutes restriction. I don't think anybody in the media has asked him yet. Bo if Drew's on a minute restriction, but I don't think he's been like over 20 at any game yet. And he's been like, I thought today he should have played a little bit more.
What's he coming off of?
The Achilles injury.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
right.
Let's highlight a couple of these last plays here and we get out of here.
What we got?
This is the Ware in transition dunk.
Oh, yeah.
In the first quarter, coming with energy like this. This is something that needed. He gets the deflection. Norm rewards him, yams it on Landry Shamet, and he talks him shit. He said, "Get out of here, eat shit, Fokker."
He jumped that pass. Like he not only does he get the deflection, he came from his guarding, but he read it, he jumped it and yammed it. Like that was great.
He read it and make a play. Yeah. Yep. This was Cat beats Kel'el, misses the dunk. Quick touch passes up the court for a little Jaime layup. I love this. Yeah. We got to laugh at Cat missing the wide open dunk there. Norm fighting for the rebound. Fontecchio to Kel'el makes one extra pass to Jaime for an easy layup.
Yep.
Beautiful transition.
Smooth stuff.
Some more Ware defense here. Moving
Jaime should have tossed that. Jaime should have tossed that last one off the glass.
Oh my God. If I had a nickel for every time the Heat player doesn't throw it off the glass when they should have. Like, give him the highlight.
It would have served a function. Like, it was a functional play.
I don't even care if it wasn't functional. give me some highlights, man. Kel'el moving his feet on the closeout. Good closeout.
Start it over. Start this one over. I'm so glad.
I want to get it at the end. So we can laugh at Josh Hart. 6 turnovers for Josh Hart. He was talking a lot of shit, too.
Look at that close.
Beautiful close.
Doesn't foul. Is in a good enough stance for his legs aren't too wide so that the slide isn't weird. They're not too narrow so that they get tangled in each other.
Yep. And he could easily flip his hips if he tries to go baseline or slide, cut it off.
Exactly.
And just great rotation.
Yep.
What a great game.
Good stuff.
What a great game. And we're going to go to our favorite segment, the talk of the nation.
What kind of shot is that?
No. Oh my goodness, Valentine!
No.
Whoa.
Have you ever shot that shot?
Looking for Steph. Now Draymond's got it.
What did he do that for?
Draymond.
Do you work on that shot?
Yeah. Oh.
When?
It's Cody Martin. You gotta hit it. Oh.
Step back, one leg and play. What is he doing? What kind of shot is that?
Do you work on that?
That shot? Is my favorite thing every time I see it. What kind of shot is that?
I love that.
Do you work one-legged step back, man?
He was fed up. We got here. This was a Cat step back here. Gets the ball. 3 seconds left, so you can cut him some slack. Yeah. But doesn't drive. Step back over Davion. fade away.
Yeah, just raise up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to play physical inside. That's what I love. I loved Cat in college, but he plays too finesse for me sometimes. Like he forgets how big he is. Somebody in the chat says that is he made out of like stuffing, like pillow stuffing, or he doesn't play as physical as he should.
It's made out of like memory foam. Like every hit, but in a bad way. Like the form doesn't bounce back.
It doesn't. We got to take a shot at our guy, Keshad Johnson. Little driving kick, wide open, hits the front rim.
I thought it was a good shot.
It was a good open shot. Got to knock it down, man. I'm hoping he send him to the G League, free the guy, let him get some confidence in him because they need that. He needs that. We got 2 more here to go.
Is it that smoked layup?
Oh, this is Landry Shamet.
Landry.
He like glitched on this one. He gets wide open top of the key.
Yep, left, right.
Drew on the closeout. Drew like stutters and he's like, ah. I think he wanted to drive and he's like, oh shit, I got to shoot that air ball.
Yes, that's what that. Yes. 100%.
And then the last one, we gotta laugh at the Cavs here.
What happened here?
Evan Mobley, 10 seconds left of the first. He takes one dribble and heaves it. Now, if anybody who's played 2K, this has happened to you. You hit the R2 and meant to pass it to square, and you didn't hit R2 hard enough, and you shot it from 3/4 court.
Yeah.
That's happened to all of us, and it pisses us all off in real time. But this happened to Evan Mobley, Depoy over here. Also, what the hell are these jerseys? I thought this was the Lakers.
Oh my God, thank you. I was just about to say I'm trying to fucking focus on what's happening in the play, but I can't break. Like the court is stressing me out. Like the court and the pull that back up. It's a lot going on there. It's
the court too. It looks like a highlighter.
Yeah, I thought it was a college. Yeah, I'm like, is this Oregon? Oh, Oregon did something new. This is
Oregon doesn't stop. Do you remember when Cleveland would have like 18 different throwbacks when LeBron's first stint there? I was like, LeBron doesn't need to know how he would look photoshopped in any other jersey because he's worn some kind of variation with the Cavs. Like they're just giving him little previews. They had like a baby blue one, the navy and red one, classic.
That baby blue one was tough.
That was tough, but they had like 18 different colors. Like I was like, no way you guys wore all of these. But this was a great game. Come back, hard fought game against the Knicks. Bounce back at home. They get Wednesday night is their next game, and you know who they play on Wednesday.
You know what that is?
Nook, if you book right. Draymond Green, and the Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely.
Nobody else important to mention, right?
Yeah, Brandon Pajimski,
Moose's boy,
right?
AirPods himself. Yeah, that's a game that a lot of Heat fans have been circling as a potential game for Tyler to make a season debut, for potentially Bam to come back. We know they practiced over the weekend. We don't know. Tyler said about a week or two to go. Maybe that's what they're saying. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But you know what, Bon? You know what I do know?
What's that?
We will be covering that game.
You gonna be here. I'm gonna be here.
We're gonna be talking about it.
So
win or lose,
be here.
Make sure you show up because it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen again.
Yeah, all in there. Get in there.
You know, there's a hair, like a sweaty hair.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine. Like you just feel it's like a wispy paintbrush. Just
ugh.
Yuck.
This one's for you.